requested by Payne Rogers. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the videos.
Oh my god! Happy! Brianna! Tiana! Zach and Heather! I can't believe that you morphed into a Rangers and acting like a Super Sentai Rangers, and doing a finisher against WPPF 9000 and WSPF 8000 on their birthday on last 2 months. Don't you think about doing the same thing as what you 5 did like that on Sarah's 15th birthday? Which is coming on the next month. That's it. I will morph into Mighty Morphin Red Rangers and see how 5 are actually like it. Alright. Since I now morphed into Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, now I will beat you up for acting like a superhero and do a finisher against PPF 9000 and SPF 8000 for their birthday.
No.
Good. You 5 deserved it for killing WPPF 9000 and WSPF 8000 by acting like a superhero and do a finisher against them on their birthday back on March 2021. Oh. They are coming here.
Oh my god. Happy. Brianna. Tiana. Zach. And Heather. Are you 5 of you are okay?
No. Payne Rogers beats 5 of his for no reason.
Good. You 5 deserved it for doing the atrocious stuff that you're 5 done. Especially you Happy. You're doing the atrocious stuff during the throughout Ramadan this year.
And not to mention, holy, that Brianna and Tiana gave me a Mother's Day card. Then, they have revenge on me on Cat Ocean's videos back in May 9th.
Stay on the ground. You troublemaking girl loser.
Payne Rogers. Thank you so much for beating up this 5 troublemaking girls by having a revenge on 5 of them by morphing into a Rangers and beat them up back for revenge.
They deserved it for killing WPPF 9000 and WSPF 8000 for their birthday by they acting like a Rangers. And do a finisher against them on their birthday. That's it.
We're calling the Go Animators/YouTuber to unground you. You can go home now.
Yay. I will be ungrounded for this. Thank you so much Holy and the 2 girls.
Payne Rogers. Thank you so much for beating up those 5 troublemaking girls. By acting like a superhero like them on last 2 months as revenge. For what have they 5 done to WPPF 9000 and WSPF 8000 for their birthday back on the last day of March? When their birthday comes.
That's it. You are now ungrounded. As a reward, you will having fun time on summer this year with us. You can do whatever you want.
Yay. Thank you so much all. You're all the best of the best.